Hi, Evan. So nice to see you. How are you?
I am great. How are you doing?
I'm so excited to speak to you. I'm honestly, I know it's a long way to the event, but I'm ready for December right now. I'm actually really sick, so hopefully I'll be recovered very soon. But for those that don't know you, Evan, do you want to take a few minutes introducing yourself and desired effect as well?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Evan. My company is called Desired Effect. We put critical knowledge about zero-day exploits into the hands of network defenders before criminals can use that knowledge in an attack.
I love
That's
that.
us.
I was looking at your website earlier and I was like, people must have so much fun with these exploits and just seeing what they can do with them. But what actually led you to start this company up? Because I think
Oh,
you've started a few more before, right?
I have. Yeah, this is number three. Anger and rage. I think this will translate really well to the cybersecurity marketers out there. I think I had the privilege of going to the RSA conference a couple of years ago, and I was just overhearing a couple of sales bros talking about just how much filthy money they were making selling stuff. And it just so happened to be that these two particular individuals, uh, from my understanding, eavesdropping on their conversation, they didn't know how to turn on a computer. And so it just, everyone seems to be making all of this money in cyber, and the entire cybersecurity industry exists because of the vulnerability researchers, right? Vulnerability researchers find the gap between what the vendor claims their product can do and what it actually does. And as a result of that gap, you have cybersecurity marketers and salespeople and lawyers and policy wonks and all these people. Like, none of us would have jobs without the vulnerability researchers at all. And I didn't see a way where that community had a voice at the table. They've been ostracized. I think, speaking pragmatically, from financial compensation commensurate with the value again in which they bring, which is the whole thing. And I think that the vendor community has done a really good job of demonizing the vulnerability research community. And calling them all criminals and extortionists and whatever. And that's just wrong. We're in 2025, and there has to be a better, smarter way. And Desired Effect kind of came out of that anger.
I love that. Have you ever gone back to those sales reps and went, look at this?
You
Look
know, I
at
don't. I don't know who they are. Just two bros sharing a drink at a bar. But I look. I respect the hustle. I love when people have success, but it is there's a little bit of snake oil in the industry, and I think that's a bad thing. And I think that to the extent that we can have an authentic experience for all parties that are actually meaningfully contributing, I think we're safer that way.
I completely agree. I honestly, and I'm in that marketing team where, and I've been in sales as well, and I know how important it is to gain trust with buyers. And if you're making these big, bold claims because they sound cool and they sound good, or they're clickbaity, attention grabby, it doesn't ever play well in your favor because someone will pull you up on it. Someone will ask you, "So, what does this mean? How can you do this?" And if you've got nothing to show for it, you're toast.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've definitely played I'm more my background is on in like the technologist side of things, and the amount of cynicism that I've built up over the years and skepticalness, whatever that word would be, like it's very present. There's a lot of pent up anti-marketing rage that I have, and I cannot wait to meet all of the marketers in December. You should all be there.
Everyone avoid Evan. He's gonna come for us. No, I'm only joking.
I was promised a wrestling event, and I will take down anyone. Let's do it.
Do you know what the wrestling is to watch, not to do? But if you want to play, I
Come
think there's a
on.
few other speakers I've interviewed that were saying that they would prefer to actually do the wrestling, and I said it would be funny if we got the CEOs of these cyber companies to do it. It would be just
Yeah,
hilarious.
cyber is not a spectator sport. We can't just sit and watch. We have to we have to be active and participate. I feel like that applies to wrestling as well.
I love that. Well, I'll tell you what, since we're talking about sports and competitiveness, I want to see your competitive side. So let's go on to the games.
All
But
right.
before we do that, I need to check, have you got a drink and what is your poison?
I have a drink, and I am drinking bourbon.
Cheers. So
Yeah.
I'm drinking green tea because I need to get better, but you can pretend this is bourbon as well. So
Cheers. Yeah.
you might be thinking, what is she up to? So we're going to actually play Never Have I Ever, but don't worry, it's Cyber Edition. It is Cyber
Mm-hmm.
Edition.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Your
Okay.
face is the picture. So never have I ever gone in. No, I'm joking. Right. Never have I ever used a stock photo of a hacker in a dark hoodie. If you've done it, you have to drink.
That's not fair. I don't even know how to use Photoshop. I'm outmatched here, but I'm pretty sure there's hackers in hoodies and companies that I've worked for that other people have put in. So I'll drink to that anyway because I've got bourbon and I'm not going to ruin this opportunity. Yeah.
Don't worry, there's loads of questions to come. Never have I ever taken 15 different photos of my coffee next to my laptop to get the perfect thought leader LinkedIn post.
Am I drinking if I've done that, or am I drinking if I've never
You
done
have,
that?
if you've done it, you have to drink.
Oh, I've definitely done that. Yeah, 100%. This is a good game. I'm running out of bourbon already.
I don't know if you'll be able to make it to the end. You have to make
Hmm.
it to the end. Little sips, just lick it. Never have I ever had to explain to a sales rep what an MQL is.
I don't know what that is. I'm good.
You
I'm safe on this one. No, no. Marketing is voodoo to me. No, I am going to this convention to learn just as much as to preach. You
You
know.
are in the right place. You are in the
No.
right place. Never have I ever spent far too much on crappy event swag. As a business owner, I would be really surprised if you have.
Actually, I feel like I've never done that, and again, y'all are the experts here, not me. Though
I said crap.
there were two things that we did at my last company that I don't know. First, the stickers. Everyone loves stickers, and they're relatively cheap, right?
Yeah.
The second thing that we did, the only thing we ever really put our logo on was baby onesies. And those are the best because you give them to someone and they feel the joy and they put it in a drawer because the baby's not here yet. And then the baby's born, they take him out and they get that joy again and they realize, oh, this is a 12-month onesie, and they put it right back. And like that one piece of
Oh,
cotton, it gives over and over again. But everything else is just landfill. I
yeah.
don't, yeah, I can't.
So what do you put on these baby onesies? Just the logo?
Yeah, I think this is for my prior company where we worked with actually with vulnerability researchers again, and I think we had our company logo and the moniker was like Future Reverse Engineer, and that's kind of
Oh,
yeah. So
yeah, like future hacker, future social engineer. Oh, I love
yeah,
them. I love them. My parents went to cyber. No, they went to RSA and got me this onesie.
yeah,
You know what?
yeah.
I think people need to stop discriminating. Don't just get the baby onesies. Get one for dogs as well, because so many of us are pet parents, and me included.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. This is something we can spend all our cash on.
I like
Never
it.
have I ever had to convince leadership not to coin a new term. But we might swap this one for you and
Mm.
say, never have I ever tried to coin a new term.
Oh, you're teasing my talk. I think that's. I'm gonna half drink on this one. Yeah.
Okay. See, from a marketing perspective, we'll always advise against Evan. We'll always say if people aren't searching for that term, don't even bother. Like, unless you're a gardener, it is just too much effort, too much like time goes into coining this term than actually the payoff. But I'm excited to see where you go with that. So let's definitely catch up on that one after. So
Yeah.
never have I ever gone to a competitor's conference booth just for the freebies.
Oh, I've done that. I do it all the time. Yeah. Absolutely.
What's the coolest thing you got?
Actually, maybe this is again. I don't
The
really
ones,
like.
the onesie.
No, it's not the ones. It's I like the slick sheets. I like seeing the words that the competitors are using, the images, the case studies. The I love when they brag about their customers because then they're just giving us logos that we can go go hit after, right?
I knew
Yeah,
you
it's
were a secret marketer. I knew it.
maybe. Yeah. It
And then the final one, never have I ever used the phrase, "Ugh," I can't even say it, I hate it, in the ever evolving cybersecurity landscape.
in these troubled times, my friend. Yeah. No,
Oh,
I've never used that one. Yeah, and never will. No.
good. But then you shouldn't drink. But that means you've done it. You're going to have to do one now. I want to
I'm not
support
really a
you.
rule follower. You can
I
keep
want
asking questions. I'm just going to keep drinking.
right, you're going to need a clear head for the next game, and we need to be quick. So I'm
Hmm.
going to say something, and you need to say what it actually stands for. So it's an acronym game. The point behind this is there are way too many acronyms in our industry. No one really knows what it means. And I know this is a fact because I've interviewed about 30 people, and not one person, not one, Evan, has got them all right. But I do believe in you. I think, given your cyber background, you will be really good at this game. But let's go with an example. So if I said AI, you would say
Artificial intelligence.
yes, but faster. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay. All right.
it's yeah. So I've never met anyone that's got 10 out of 10. So I
Hmm.
think you're gonna be the first. If you do, I swear I'll get you a prize. So and if you don't understand my accent, I'll repeat it. MFA,
Multi-factor authentication.
MSP,
Managed service provider.
SOC,
Security operations center.
EDR.
Endpoint detection and response.
You've been practicing. ATP,
Ooh.
APT.
Oh, advanced persistent threat. I know that one.
Did I say that wrong? Dyslexic. Oh well. Right.
Oh.
VPN.
Virtual private network.
You're really good. GDPR.
Oh, the European stuff? I don't know. Something privacy regulation. I don't know.
You
I'm
got
out.
one out of four words there. Ah, I
Uh,
caught you. Right, SIM, SIEM.
oh, everyone gets this wrong. Security incident event manager, management, something like that. Nah,
No, close,
nah.
but no. You gonna try one more time?
Security incidents. I don't know.
It's security information and event management. The next one, I don't even know how to say this one, so good luck to you. SWSN.
Software. I don't know. You got me good. Yeah.
Okay. And then the last one, no one's actually got this one. It's HAHA.
Wait. It's that's an accent thing. You say HAHA like ha
How
ha.
do you say H in America? Yeah,
H
H. Yeah, H. 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 H.
H
H.
H H.
What do you
Can
guys
you?
say? Do
I
you
don't
say
know.
H, the letter H? Like horse?
Yeah, H, not H. H
Okay, H-A-H-A, yeah.
H ha ha. I don't know. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
We sell ha ha's now. I don't what. No, that's there's no
That
cyber
was
ha
quick,
ha. Come on
Evan.
now.
I made it
Yeah.
up.
Ha ha.
Right, the next one is quick fire round as well, but I want you to be super creative with this one and just say the first thing that comes to your head. I'll say a sentence and I just need you to finish it off. The dark web is like.
It doesn't exist.
First
It's
thing that
not.
comes to
It's
your head.
not. It's not. It's not real. The dark web is not real.
Oh, we've got a conspiracy theorist here. Explaining cybersecurity to my family is like.
I'm just gonna drink on that one. That's impossible. No way.
That game is done, Evan. Put
Mm.
away
Oh,
the
okay. Yeah.
if our marketing budget doubled tomorrow, the first thing I would do is.
I mean, two times zero is still zero, so this is a really hard one to figure out. I
You
mean,
know what? I don't think that's a bad. I don't think that's bad. I always say to companies, and this like people will roast me hard for this, but I live by it. I think companies with the smallest budgets have the biggest room for creativity. And I've been in companies where we've had zero budget and we've made like amazing things happen, like amazing. So I've led a team where we had just me in marketing and six sales reps all doing inbound, like taking inbound. They had no outbound because of the creativity. So zero is not a bad number, Evan.
Hey, I'll take it. Scrappy
Very
startups, they're a reason they're scrappy.
It's fun. It is too fun. AI in security is like
It's just like explaining what cybersecurity is to your parents. No, it's just
the most overused buzzword in our industry right now is
military grade.
really. You're
Oh
the
yeah.
first person that said that. Everyone else has said AI. I'm very impressed.
Hmm.
You're gonna see that everywhere after these videos go out. Military grade this, military
Oh
grade
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Bring it on.
um, a cybersecurity trade show booth is like
A big waste of money.
this.
Can I
This
say that? Can I say that? This is a marketing conference, right?
well, you can, but don't you think that like for startups, that's a great way to like meet people and prospect?
I don't know. Like I'm more of a sales guy than a marketing guy, and I feel like when I invest in going to a trade show, I've booked meetings before I get there, and I do something off floor. But now my purpose is again sales, not necessarily making new friends. So I think there's definitely value in like introducing your brand to people that have never heard of you. Um, I I just don't. I don't know. I don't. There's I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't disagree with that one. I once there was a CISO that did a LinkedIn live, and he said if anyone disagrees, feel free to join me on the live. And I oh no, he said something, and I went I completely disagree with that. And he went, do you want to come up and talk about it? And I was in my pajamas at home, and I was like, do I want to go and argue with a CISO live on LinkedIn? All right, sign me up. And basically, the statement he made was, I only buy from salespeople I like. I don't care about technology. All tech is the same to me. And I went,
Hmm?
as a CISO, I don't agree with what you're saying. I'm not a CISO, but I disagree because if that salesperson leaves 2 months after you sign the contract, you're left with a shitty product. And we were arguing back and forth. And then eventually he went to me, yeah, okay, fine. You're right. I was like,
Hey,
thanks.
the power of showing up. Yeah.
I know the power of pajamas. um, the next big trend in cybersecurity will be don't say military.
And I can't say AI either. So no, I mean I wouldn't be doing my own company a service if the answer wasn't a voice for the vulnerability research community.
Love that. Shout out to the research vulnerability community, of course. If I could give one piece of advice to my younger self, it would be
Don't go into cyber.
how would you have read all that? I was about to ask you for a fiver, Evan. And then the last one, quick fire. My email password is
None of your damn business.
you don't ask, you don't get. It was worth a try. um, and then just before we go into the actual seriousness, if you had to describe cybersecurity in the name of a song or a film, what would it be and why?
Oh, you're killing me. These are good hard questions.
They're hard,
They
especially
are
on the
hard.
spot. I've been thinking for about 2 weeks and I can't decide on a film.
So say the question again.
Right. If you had to describe cybersecurity in the name of a film or a song, what would it be and why? Like Final Destination, for example.
Um, I'll go with Radiohead's "Everything in Its Right Place." I feel like when cyber is like working, everything just feel like there's good vibe.
Love that. I do want to argue with you on that one though, because I do feel like hackers could say the same thing.
Yeah, but that's who I represent, right? So it's always a balance, right? Everything seems to kind of just have flow, and that's
But that's
fine.
the bad guys, you don't get the good guys, right? Military
Uh,
grade.
Military, yeah, you get military grade people. That's what you get. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I really enjoyed doing that with you, Evan. But let's actually talk about your session. Now, I know your session is actually going to be very controversial, and I do want to pick your brains about it. And I have a bone to pick with you. Very English phrase there. It's about
Yeah.
your struggle with cybersecurity marketing. Tell us your struggle.
Yeah, I think Well, yeah, let's start with the why you should attend, right? I think you should attend for the laughs and the snark and the cynicism. Um, I think that is chalk rich. I think the the I come from a different place, right? I am a technician, and I have a technical background, and I always eye roll when I see a lot of cybersecurity marketing, and I think my talk is kind of sharing some of the why this is bad, and also why it's useful. I think there's a balanced approach, but yeah, really, my talk is just a very raw insider's view of vendor deception, maybe a little bit of business strategy, just built on years and years of skepticism.
I think you wouldn't be in cyber if you weren't skeptical of things. But is there, without naming names, is there anything that you've seen and you're like, yeah, you can't be saying that in cybersecurity marketing?
I think all the time. I think if you, I mean, look, if you believe the marketing, and yes, I'm speaking to a marketing audience at a marketing conference, but if you believe the marketing, then you would believe that defenders are winning, right? We use words and define away our problems, and but the facts aren't that, right? Crime is up, payouts are up, damages are up, fines are up, and the problem doesn't appear to be getting better. And I don't care how many AI powered next gen single pane of glass providing
Military
total
grade.
visibility and resilience on their zero trust, integrated multi-factor API overlay with the MITRE ATT&CK framework handling all your compensating controls. I don't care about any of that crap. The criminals are winning, hands down. Criminals are winning, and that's the problem we need to be addressing. And um, that's a pet peeve of mine. There's a lot of frustration I get going to a lot of conferences and seeing all of the solutions and how people are framing their solutions, because they're framed around quick feel good wins and sound bites and not actually addressing true problems, in my opinion.
No, I agree. Actually, the worst one I ever heard was we worked with a company that had a security. By the way, this is me saying the quote that I heard. We worked with a company that had a security team of 16 people. They fired everyone except four, and they didn't even notice because they had our product. I was like, you, I don't even know what company you work for, but I know for a fact that is not true. What the hell? And it's like, if I don't even work in cyber, in like from a technical perspective, how on earth is a technical person ever going to take that vendor seriously? Ever? So how do you go from 16 people to four? Because if this is true, everyone should have your product.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's absolutely crazy. Will you be giving marketers some tips on like things to avoid and what would make them more credible in the market?
Um, from my perspective, maybe, yeah. I mean, again, I'm not a marketer by trade. I'm more of a vendor and a buyer, and so I think I can absolutely share a little bit about um, how to effectively embrace and use buzzwords to build instant credibility, at the same time while trying to cut down on jargon. I think that's essentially the talk. So
I'm all for cutting down on jargon. I think as our acronym game showed, there's just way too much of it in our industry. And if we just speak plain English and say what we actually do, it would be a lot easier for everyone to buy what they need.
we'll see. I may take a counterpoint at my talk, but you promised controversy, so I'll bring it.
I love controversy. I love controversy, and I'm so excited for your session. Why should someone attend your session other than being offended if they enjoy being offended?
Well, I'm not intentionally going to offend anyone. I think no. I think again. I think in this climate where in these changing, troubling times,
You got a drink now. You've
yeah,
used it.
I've now used it. We're good. I think conventional wisdom says we should cut down on jargon, and I, I don't know that I agree with that. As much as what do the kids say these days? Cringe. I think there's value to cringe, and I think it would be a disingenuous talk if it was yet another. We need to do better. I actually disagree with that. I think there's a reason why marketing works, and yeah, you come to my talk to see how you all from the dark side of marketing, the dark arts of marketing, have effectively won me over.
I love that. I'm so excited. I'll be there. And if there are any people in the audience, either live or virtually, that have any questions, make sure you ask Evan. Put him on the spot. Pick. I was about to say tickle his brain, but that sounds weird. Pick his
Yeah,
brains. Pick them, tickle them, do whatever you want to do. Just be there and make sure you do connect with him because this session is going to be absolutely fantastic. Evan, just before we wrap up, final question for you. What are you most looking forward to other than your own session?
oh, I actually looked at the agenda, and there are a lot of talks that I'm going to be going to, a lot of workshops. Um, Again, I don't know a lot about what it is you all do, and I'm super excited to actually go to a conference and attend to learn, not to attend to sell. So I'm like super looking forward to the whole event. I think everything that I've seen about it, it's a can't miss event for any business owner. I just there's so much practical wisdom just packed into like 3 days.
Oh, you're taking my job. I love it. No, even from my perspective, I've been in cyber for 10 years, and I go and I just get practical tips. And just I'm like, I'm gonna implement this straight away. So I'm sure you're gonna learn so much, and you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, yeah. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Next time, I really will have a bourbon. I promise.
Yeah, see you in Austin.
Well, I'll be there virtually, but I'll be rooting for you virtually.
Well, you can heckle virtually too. I'm game for it.
Oh, I will. Oh, I will. Thank you so much, Evan, and good luck in December.
Thanks, Austin. Cheers.